What's up my cool dudes, I'm Dylan Dude and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. Today I will be profiling my Lunalight deck, and straight away I can say this is a really fun deck. It can be competitive, but it's like one of those mixes that it can work in competitively, but it's also a really fun deck to play. Really combo based, so without further ado I will get started. First of all, I play 3 copies of the Lunalight Blue Cat. With Blue Cat, if it's a special summon, I can target one other Lunalight monster on my field and make its attack double until the end of the turn. So basically, if I have a Lunalight fusion monster out, I can special summon Blue Cat. If I get away to special summon Blue Cat, I can double its attack points and use Blue Cat and something else for hopefully another fusion play so I can get something else out. And also it's got a secondary effect where if it's destroyed by a battle or card effect, I can special summon one Lunalight from my deck. It's really good to store because I could go Blue Cat will get destroyed, I can special summon another Blue Cat and then another Blue Cat. And then after the third Blue Cat's destroyed, I can special summon something else. And then I'll have a lot of resources in my graveyard to use with Lunalight Wolf later on. Next I play... Oh yeah, Blue Cat also combos with Reincarnation Dance. I'll explain that combo a bit later. But for next monster I play is 3 of Lunalight Black Sheep. With Black Sheep I can discard her to add a Polymerization from my deck or a Lunalight monster from my graveyard to my hand. And if it's sent to the graveyard as a fusion material, I can add a Lunalight from my graveyard or face a Lunalight Pendulum monster from my extra deck to my hand. And it really does combo with the next monster. So it combos really well with the next monster I play, which is 3 copies of the Lunalight White Rabbit. With White Rabbit, I normal summon it, and when I do, I can use White Rabbit's effect to special summon a Lunalight from my graveyard. So, good turn 1 combo I like to get off is pitch the Black Sheep for the Polymerization, summon the White Rabbit, use White Rabbit to summon back Black Sheep, fuse them two together into Cat Dancer, then use Black Sheep to add White Rabbit back so I have it again next turn. Next monster I play is 3 of the Lunalight Purple Butterfly. With Lunalight Purple Butterfly, it's got that Colute the Moonshadow effect. So basically, but instead of 1400, it is only 1000 points the attack of my Lunalights go up by, but still that is really good no matter. That is really good. Because most of the Lunalights, well, all Lunalights have less than 3000 attack points, so if I've got some like Wolf or Cat Dancer or Panther Dancer, I can beat over something like a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Let's face it, they're not meta anymore, Zodiacs. What you gonna do? But it also has an effect where I can banish it from the graveyard to special summon it special summon a Lunalight monster from my hand. So it does a lot, and it really does. It also combos with Lunalight Purfume, because then with Purfume I can use Purfume's effect from the grave to banish it, discard the Purple Butterfly to search out any other Lunalight I'm missing, then I can bash Purple Butterfly to special summon it. So it really does do wonders for the deck and helps speed up consistency. Next up I play 3 of the Lunalight Tiger. With Tiger, it's a scale 5. Your high scale, which Wolf's level 6, so you can't Pendulum Wolf, but you rarely ever Pendulum summon in this deck. Its Pendulum ability is basically lets me revive a Lunalight monster from my graveyard, but its effects negate it and it's destroyed during the end phase, but usually you'll just go off plays with it. And also when it's destroyed in a monster zone, if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, I can target one Lunalight monster in my graveyard, special summon it. So really just getting combo pieces back out of the graveyard, recycling, allowing you to go off on even more plays. Final monster I run is 3 of the Lunalight Wolf. Lunalight Wolf, in my experience, has been more like the late game miracle fusion for me. Because with Wolf, its pendulum ability is I can banish Lunalight monsters from my field or graveyard to fusion summon. So it's pretty much the extra polymerization / miracle fusion. Really helps you go into Leo Dancer late game. It's also, its monster ability is kind of decent. It's just when a Lunalight attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing. It's not really, you don't usually, once again, it's a scale 1, you don't really pendulum them. And I've never used Wolf on the actual field before, so I'm not sure how that ability really works, but I guess it can be good depending on the matchup, especially if your opponent's playing a bit defensively and you have, yeah, I guess. But anyway, up to spells, I run 3 copies of the Lunalight Purfume. Lunalight Purfume is pretty much the monster reborn for your Lunalight deck. You need to play 3, you can't play any more, you can't play any less. Then 3, you special summon a Lunalight monster from your grave, and that includes fusion. Wait, I think that includes fusions. Yeah, you can special summon fusions from your grave. You can special summon the fusions from your grave to make the bigger ones. You can special summon Cat Dancer from the grave to help make Panther Dancer to make Leo Dancer. It's just a really amazing card, and it also has that combo with Butterfly I was talking about, where I bring something back from the grave, discard this to add something, then Butterfly effect to special summon the other card. So it's just it thins out the deck, gets you the resources that you need to go off onto plays. Next up, I do run 3 5 formation Tenki. Tenki pretty much searches out everything in the deck except for Wolf, and also gets all your since all Lunalights are Beast Warriors, they can all be searched out. The only restriction on Tenki is level 4 or below, but really you never search out a Wolf. You just try and draw into it and it also gives them that 100 attack point boost, which can make a difference in my experience. So there's nothing wrong with Tenki. Any Beast Warrior deck plays triple of Tenki because it's just that good of a card. Next up, I run 3 copies of Polymerization. Polymerization, it's just your basic fusion spell. You have tons of ways to recycle it. You have Fusion Recovery, Fusion Recycling Plant. You have so many ways to get this card back from the graveyard, it's not funny. As I was saying, I do play 2 of the Fusion Recovery just to get Polymerization and the fusion materials back. Then next up I play 2 of the Fusion Tag. With Fusion Tag, it's just an extra way to make heavy hitters. You can basically, it lets you reveal a monster from... It lets you target a monster you control. Reveal a fusion monster from your extra deck. So, say I were to reveal Panther Dancer, for instance. My monster on the field would be known as Lunalight Panther Dancer. Then if I wanted to, I could fuse it with 2 more Lunalights with a Polymerization or a Wolf to fusion summon into Leo Dancer. So it really helps brings out your heavy hitters, which is the main reason I run 2. 3's a bit overkill. 1's too less, 3's too many. Next up I run 2 of the Allure of Darkness. This card is just for draw power. Most of the Lunalights are dark. The only way this deck could be better is if Tiger and Wolf were dark. That would solve so many consistency issues. I would run 3 Allure of Darkness if that was the case. Next up I run 2 MSTs just for that bit of back row hate, nothing special. 2 Fusion Recycling Plant. As I was saying earlier, it recycles cards. I can discard a card to add a Polymerization from my deck or grave to my hand. Or during the end phase, its effect is I can add a fusion material that I used earlier in the turn. So basically, if I used Black Sheep and White Rabbit to fuse, Black Sheep will add back the White Rabbit itself. Then during the end phase, I can add back the Black Sheep and go off on combos next turn. And then to go with the Fusion Recycling Plants, I go with 1 Terraforming just to search it out, just so I can, because it really does speed up the consistency of the deck, allowing me to get all my resources back. And the final card I run in the main deck are 2 copies of Lunalight Reincarnation Dance. As I said earlier in the video, it does combo well with Blue Cat because I can set Blue Cat in defense mode, set this face down. If my opponent crashes into Blue Cat will get destroyed. Let me special summon another Blue Cat from my deck. Then I can flip up Reincarnation Dance and add any of the combo pieces I need for next turn. That's why I run 2 Reincarnation Dance. If I had more monsters, I probably would bump it up to 3, but now 2 is the ideal number. Okay, moving on to the extra deck, I run 3 copies of Lunalight Cat Dancer. With Cat Dancer, it is basically the first fusion you will go into unless you have a fusion tag. With Cat Dancer, it can't be destroyed by battle, and during main phase 1, I contribute 1 Lunalight monster, and to use this effect, the first time an opponent's monster would be destroyed, it is not. It can attack all my opponent's monsters twice, and every time it attacks, it inflicts 100 damage. She inflicts 100 damage, so really that's 200 extra damage I am getting off per monster, which can make a difference late game. It's also your standard 2400 beater, so it's nothing special other than that. Next up I run 2 copies of Panther Dancer. Panther Dancer, it can't be destroyed by a card effect, so that effect is pretty much the opposite of Cat Dancer. Dancer can't be destroyed by battle, Panther can't be destroyed by card effects. And its effect during main phase 1 is when I activate it, during the battle phase, each time the first time a monster my opponent controls will be destroyed by battle, it is not. And it can attack all my opponent's monsters twice. And when destroys a monster, it gains 200 attack till the end of the battle phase, which is really, really good. So my opponents go full field, I beat into the first one with Panther Dancer, beat into it again, that goes up to 3k. And eventually I'll be dealing quite a bit of damage, and I'll be clearing my opponent's board at the same time. Next up I run 2 Leo Dancer. With Leo Dancer, it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects, so it makes it, and 3,500 attack points, it makes it very difficult to beat over. So the best way it's a bit difficult to actually beat over Leo Dancer. It can make 2 attacks. She can make 2 attacks during each battle phase this turn, and at the end of the damage step, if she destroys a monster, I can destroy all special summon monsters my opponent controls. So it's such a good card. Always make it late game. It's a game finisher. It finishes games. Okay, and the final fusion monster I'm running is Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. With the I'll move him down. With Starving Venom, basically, he can only be fusion summoned by using dark monsters on the field that are not tokens. So he is a bit consuming. He is a bit difficult to get out, but he's also that card where he can change games for you. Because when it's fusion summoned, it can gain attack equal to the attack of an opponent's monster until the end phase. And then his other effects are when I can target one level 5 or higher monster my opponent controls. Basically, he'll gain the name and effects. So let's think. So say I'm going up against ABC. I make this guy. I can target, if I really wanted to, I could target their Dragon Buster, either force them to tag out, otherwise Starving Venom's effect will allow it to copy. So I can then go off, discard, banish something. And also, when this fusion summon monster is destroyed, I can destroy all special summon monsters my opponent controls. So it is just a way, so pretty much it's like a nuke. You take it out, it takes you out. Okay, next for the Xyz monsters I run. One Gachi. With Gachi, Gachi is pretty much your defense staller. It's got 1800 defense to start off with, but it gains 200 attack for each attack and defense for each Xyz material on him, and not just him. All my monsters will gain 200 attack and defense. So if he's got 2 Xyz materials on him, that's what, 400 there. It pushes Starving Venom and Panther Dancer up to over 3,000 attack points, which makes them even harder than they were before to get over. And if he would be destroyed, I could detach an Xyz material instead. Next up, I run one Leviair the Sea Dragon. You do banish a bit. You banish a little bit with Wolf late game, so being able to make Leviair as well as to bring back some of your banished resources is good. One Giga-Brilliant, because Giga-Brilliant I can detach, power up my monsters even further. It pushes a lot of them over. It's just to push them over my monsters over 3,000 attack points to try and make them that much harder to deal with. One Grampulse. Grampulse, it's just something to sit behind in case I need to. I can detach an Xyz material to destroy a spell and trap on the field. It's just pretty much something to sit behind. 2,800 defense points. It's quite difficult to get over. I run one Heartland Draco. With Draco, if I control a face-up spell card, he can't be targeted for attack, so that includes the Pendulum Scales, the Field Spell, and the Tenki. So I have lots of ways to make sure Draco can't be attacked, and I can detach the Xyz material, attack my opponent directly, but none of my other monsters can attack this turn. So, but it is good just to get that piece of damage off. It can end games, it can save games, it can make games, it can break games. Next I run one Honor Rock. Honor Rock's just Honor Rock. There's no... If I had another Castell, I'd probably take Honor Rock or Draco out for it. But it does help get rid of your opponent's problematic monster. And the final monster I run is one Brotherhood of the Fire-Fist Tiger King. With Tiger King, when he's XC summoned, I can set a fire formation from my deck. So if I don't have any Tenkis, but I can make him, I set the Tenki, search out whatever I'm missing to go off on combo plays. And I can detach an Xyz material from him to negate all monster effects except Beast Warriors. And all Lunalight card monsters are Beast Warriors, even the fusions, so... Really, my opponent's got monsters that can't be destroyed by battle. Fine, I have Leo Dancer. I have Tiger King. I can negate all your effects and beat into them. It's just a really good card. Any Beast Warrior deck should at least play one of him. But anyway guys, that is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, could you please show your appreciation by smashing that like button down below. Don't forget to tell me what you think I can do to improve this deck. And also, I will be doing updates when Collider Chick and Crimson Fox come out. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.